Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Josh Wood here with another music production video. I got a notification saying on my YouTube channel that someone was looking to see some more videos on tutorials on this SP1200 special edition that I got. And so I compiled a list of different things I want to talk about and go over. I've had this SP1200 for almost a year now, and I've learned a little bit on it, and I just thought I can just make a video and share with you guys what I've learned. You know, I've watched some tutorial videos, and I've also played around with it myself a little bit, and there's some things that I learned, and I probably haven't used it as much as I should because I got a lot of equipment and trying to learn everything. But you know, this piece of equipment I really need to study a lot more. And just going through this tutorial with you guys, you know, I got like a list of 10 different videos that I'm going to do. The first one's just going to be, you know, an introduction and just navigating, you know, the basics of the machine. And so I just like to show you the machine, and we'll get started. Alright, so when you turn on your SP1200, it's going to load up the last kit that you had in. You know, EA Ski, he had 4 kits, you know. Right now it's in the you can go to setup function. Those are all your menus to deep dive. You got your disk, where you can load and you can save. You got your sync, where you change the MIDI, your clock, and either internal or it's empty, or MIDI. You know, try to keep it to internal. That's going to retain that SP1200 swing. And then you got your sample mode. So today we're going to be focusing pretty much on the setup mode, but for your disc you can navigate the menu, make sure your disc is on. You can go to the kit you want, and then you hit enter, and it's going to load that kit. This kit's already loaded on. So after you do that, you got your 8 pads here, and they should each have a sound, and there's 4 different banks, and on this particular kit and all the EA Ski ones, there's 2 banks. So you got A, and all these different sounds on each kit. Alright, so from there, and what you're going to want to do to get started to make a beat, you want to go and pick out your tempo. You know, go to your program. You're either in song. You can't record your little tracks unless you're in segment mode. So you go to segment mode. Make sure you got your BPM. You can change your tempo like that with the arrows. I like to do about 84. And then you go to your segment, and if you hit the run button, you know, and that light goes on, you're supposed to hear a metronome click. And the problem is I wasn't getting no click, and I'm trying to figure out, well, why am I not getting a metronome click? Well, that's because on the back here, where you have to plug in your cord, you know, I have it already plugged into the 8 outs, so you're not going to hear a click on when you're using the filtered 8 outs. So you have to plug in another cable right into that mode, right into the main output, and then you should be able to hear a click after that. Yeah, you can hear the click now. Alright, that was the first issue that I was like, man, why can't I hear a click? So there you go, that was that issue. I figured that one out. Alright, so from that mode, I usually want, for the SP, I try to start on like a snare. So, you know, just hit play. That's going to give you your metronome click. But if you hit record and then play, it's going to start in recording. So when it flashes like that, that's when it starts over. It's a 2-bar loop. 1. See, that's what you do there. So then it should quantize it to the nearest grid, whatever you got your settings on. So you go to your metronome, boom, 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 auto correct. It's going to be quantized to your nearest 1/8. So you got your menus on the bottom here. You know, for everything, you know, you can go to your swing, how much swing you want. If you hit the swing, you can put, you know, say you want 54. I like about 54, but you can check it out. You can do 50% swing. We'll keep it on 50 for now. You know, say you didn't like that sound. This is where you erase your sound. You could erase it, and then it'll tell you, okay, you know, you hit your 5, and then it'll tell you, Boom, it'll say, do you want to erase it? You put yes or no. I'll put no for now. So then you hit play. Boom. See how it's quantized? It's perfect. So, okay. So from there, you probably want to add something like a kick next or something, right? So I'll go. Something simple like that. Okay. So it's still got your metronome, and then boom, you got a kick and a snare. So just keep that in mind. So now I go to A and maybe get some hi-hats. See, you got your tune into K too, so if you want to change that, the tune, something like that will work. And just like that, simple like that. So make sure you hit stop and then you play. Then so this will be your metronome volume. You could turn that down now if you want. So you just got that. And that's just your basic. Like I said, you can go into your swing. Boom. You gotta make sure to stop, but you can go into swing, and you could change it up. You know, you could try maybe. It's probably be a little bit extreme, but. That's that. We'll go back to swing. We'll go bring it back down to 50 again. So, boom. All right. So let's try. Say I got this number. Say this sound here, I want to do like a multi-level. And multi-level, it's pretty self-explanatory. You hit that, and you go to number function. You hit your setup, and then I'll tell you what, setup function, numbers 11 through 23. You're going to hit number 12. Boom. And say which sound. I think it was that one, okay? So I hit number 7. Now each one of these are going to be a different level. So. There's that mode. That'll give you multi, and then you have to hit number. Go back here into exit multi mode. You have to make sure that setup's lit, and then you hit 13. I'll say exit, and then you hit yes. So you could do the same thing with multi-level, which is a little bit different. You got, or tell multi-pitch, I'm sorry, you can do number 11, select the sound, boom, so multi-pitch. Now these will all be different pitch. Kind of like what the tune in decay does. But, there's that. Right. So then go to setup again. Then you're gonna do exit multi mode. It's number 13. 13. Exit multi mode. Yes. Okay. So let's say got this snare right here on number 3. So there's also a special menu. If you go into the deep dive, is number 23. 23. And then it says use slider 1, and it correlate to what I'm trying to show you here. So slider 1, which is this first slider, and it gets you all your different menus. So I'm going to find which one do I want to show you. There's a bunch of different things.